thing we're going to do is we're going to make a basic techno or trance song. So in order to do this, we're going to go to File, we're going to go to New from Template and go to Trance. Alright, so we got a basic template over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to work on the kick. And the kick is basically the fundamentals of the trance song, the techno song. And every basic song revolves around a kick on every 4, which just basically sounds like this. So pattern 1, we'll stick with pattern 1 and we'll make pattern 1 just our kick. So come over here to the playlist, which can also be brought over by clicking this button. So we got the playlist, we're going to rename pattern 1 to kick. Alright, so pattern 1 is kick. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go back to the step sequencer and we're going to go to pattern 2 and we're going to work on the open hat. So the open hat is just open symbol, it sounds like that. And so we're going to put an open hat on every 3rd, and now pattern 2 is our open hat, so let's rename it to open hat. Pattern 3, we can usually just put like a clap or something like that, but snare drum's alright, it'll do the job. So we'll go, as you can see we're on pattern 3, put 2 right there. Now you can see it won't really sound like much, but when these percussion and patterns are combined, they will have a unique sound. So you can just kind of paint them over on here on the playlist, however you wish. And so we have a kick, an open hat, and finally snare. So let's rename that to snare. Pattern 4, maybe you want to start with the melodies, you want to start with the synths. As you can see, they give us light speed, Euro gates, sweeps, trance bass. You're not limited to this. Always remember you can install new VSTs, new samples, drum beats, drum sounds, whatever you want. But someone that just started with FL Studio, these are the basics that they start with. So you can just go on trance bass, and if you want to create a melody, you go on piano roll. So we're on piano roll. So as you can see, we have access to all the keys and however you wish to create this melody. But let's just create something basic. Alright, so now we have pattern 4 as trance bass. Let's rename that. You don't need to always rename it, but it helps you, especially if you have a large song, you would want everything to be organized, and so by renaming it you can help it become more organized. So if we want to hear only the song, click on song up there, click on play. As you can see, it's just some basic techno beat. And you can just play around with it however you wish, add different bass lines, you can come into here and just mess around with the melody or create a new melody. But these are the fundamentals of a techno song. You have a kick on every 4 usually, you have an open hat, you have a clap, 2 claps, you have the bass line, you have the melodies, and you want to stick with a tempo that's around maybe 135 to 145 beats per minute, BPM. That's a tempo up here. So those are the basics on the techno song. Thanks for watching my tutorial, and hope you learned something from my tutorial. Feel free to leave a comment or rate my video. Thanks for watching.